What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Marvel Legends 2-pack of Marvel's Knull and Venom. Now, I usually don't do villains, and this isn't really an exception. So right off the bat, I'm going to review Knull like a regular video, and then he is going up for sale. I do not want Knull. I'll tell you that right now. So if you're interested in Knull, I mean, depending on when you're watching this video, he might be for sale on my Mercari. So go and check that out. Just look up Zach Toys on there, or go to my TikTok. Follow me on TikTok while you're at it, and then go to the link in my bio in there. As far as Venom goes, I bought Venom for two reasons. One, I had this body mold before. I had a friend. I bought it for him for his birthday and did a custom to make this exact figure for him. I did a custom to make it look like a comic book one, and I really liked that figure. I actually debated on buying it again when it was a little bit more expensive to try to do it for myself. Because Venom, to me now, in my head, is like an anti-hero. So, can he go on a hero shelf? Maybe. Okay, maybe he can't, maybe he does. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's where he's going for me. But the wings aren't part of that. The wings are going to be used as a custom or something else that I'm going to do. They're going to be used as a piece for somebody else. It's not a crazy custom, but I'll show you guys pictures on it on Instagram later on. I saw somebody do it on Instagram, and I thought it was really fucking sick, but I don't have that figure yet. I pre-ordered it on Amazon. It's supposed to come out October 1st. Hopefully it comes then. But anyway, taking a look at the box, Amazon really took care of it. It's got nice smushed parts on the corners here. You can see the King in black, which looks really cool. You get renders of the figures. Obviously, this is the pinless stuff, so we're not seeing, or the pinless, the boxless, windowless box, you know, so you get the digital renders of the figures here. I really don't like these windowless boxes, personally. They feel cheap, and I get really worried. I saw a lot of people ordering this on Amazon and not getting what they said they were. So I already cut the tape to kind of peek in a little bit, but when I opened it, all I saw was the Necro Sword, so I'm hoping that the rest of it is there too. We'll actually do this together just to make sure. All right. Yep, these are what they're supposed to be. So let's go ahead and open these guys up for real this time and see what we got inside. So getting these two out of the packaging, damn, these are pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. These are pretty damn impressive. Like, I don't want the Knull. Like, he's really good. Parts of me want to keep him, but I really don't have a spot for him, so I don't really care enough to keep him. And the Venom is damn near perfect. There's only one thing I don't like about the Venom, but I really wish they changed it, but whatever. What are you going to do? So we'll go ahead and take a look at this stuff. There's a lot of accessories to go over, which is really cool. Well, not a lot, but I do want to go over the accessories pretty extensively. So let's go ahead and look at the figure that I like least out of the two, which is still Knull, unfortunately. Like, don't get me wrong, this is an awesome-ass figure, and if you were hoping for a Knull, which I know a lot of people were, you're going to be very happy about this figure. The head sculpt is pretty damn impressive. I like the teeth on there. The wavy hair looks really, really good. There's a nice wash in there that looks nice. I like that a lot. As far as the eyes are painted good, there's like a little bit of shadow around the eyes. Looks like really nice. And then I think he's a little too thick. Like, as far as I remember Knull, he's supposed to just be like a skeleton almost, and he's got a lot of meat on him here. That might bother some people. It doesn't bother me personally because I understand that, you know, they got to make an action figure out of it. I saw some people saying that they were going to do customs with that new, the Darkest Night Build-A-Figure from, like, DC Multiverse, and, like, that would make a really good, like, Ultimate Carnage or even a Knull. So, I don't know. Let me know if you guys thought that that would be a better body form. I actually thought it would be too, but I don't really care enough to try to do that. The Venomous Scorpion logo is painted very nice. I think it's cool because, like, Venom's a spider and he's a scorpion. He's the only scorpion I've seen. I don't know if there are any other symbiotes that use a scorpion, but they're both arachnids, so I thought that was pretty cool. But, like, you know, he's Big Daddy. You get to see the bands that are all painted around his arms. The fingers are painted, not the fingernails, just the fingers out of the glove, I guess. I don't really know if that's a glove, but the other side's also painted very well. The logo itself of the scorpion is painted nice, and then the armor pieces are different color, like a different color, which I do like that. At least on the front it is. That's a little weird. I don't really like that it's different here and not on the back, but whatever. It's not that big a deal. And then the skirt piece looks nice. I do like the belt. I really think this guy could have benefited from a wash or a dry brush or something. There's a lot of detail, like the muscular legs, like the like the strands of muscle are all sculpted really nice, but a nice wash or something like that would have been good to pull out that paint. The feet look good as well. I like that there's like slight texturing to mimic metal, which is really, really cool. Or I don't know, is it metal or like something like that? I don't know, but it really is cool. I really do like the way that he looks, and he's a lot bigger than I thought. We'll see at the comparisons at the end. As far as accessories for Knull are concerned, he does get a secondary head sculpt without his teeth. Kind of looks like Dracula from Castlevania, if you guys have seen that. I do like that, and it's really easy to pop out his head and pop this one back on there. I actually think I like this one a little bit better. I don't know, he just looks like a king, you know, because, you know, he's supposed to be a king. But I think most people are going to opt for the, you know, teeth grinning head. And then, of course, he's got to come with the Necro sword. That's what I call it. The Necro sword. Here it is. It looks fantastic. The brown around the handle looks good. And then all the red strands around it kind of, you know, remind us of Carnage. And the sculpt itself is really nice. We're going to be getting the MCU sword version of this too, which was really cool that there was a reference to this with Gore, but they didn't talk about Knull at all. Kind of would have been cool. I really hated that movie. I don't know if I've mentioned that on the channel yet, but I really hated that movie. But I did really like Gore, and it was cool to see the Necro sword be in the movie. So yeah, he holds it well. The sword's huge. I mean, the sword is almost like as big as him. Like if you level it out, like it gets down to his knee. It's a pretty big sword, you know. But anyway, we'll go ahead and look at his articulation really quick, because it's really good. You get a ball peg at the top of the head and then a ball peg at the bottom of the neck, so you get great movement all the way around. Just be mindful of where the neck is pointing. Might look a little weird in certain positions, but even with all that hair, you can get him to look up pretty decently without even using the torso. So that's really awesome. Can we do all Marvel Legends like that? Thank you. The shoulder is going to move up just about T-pose, and then it'll go around. The shoulder pad is Star Wars style, so it's like a cup on the inside, which I do like that. Just be careful it doesn't get caught. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which are pinless, by the way, and then the wrist swivel and has a vertical hinge for the grippy hand, and then a horizontal hinge for the non-grippy hand. The torso is not what I expected. I thought it was going to be a diaphragm cut at the top, but it is not. It's just a crunch and a swivel. So he can crunch forward really far and back really far, and then full rotation too, which I really like that crunch. It's a little bit soft right here, so it just kind of goes over. It's not the best looking, but it functions really nice, so I like that. The splits, he can do almost full splits because everybody needs him to do that. He'll kick forward just about that far. This is a little bit hard, but not enough to get in the way of anything. Back, not so much. Upper thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees that go almost all the way, so that's totally acceptable in my opinion. No boot rotation, which is fine. And then the ankle goes down all the way, up very far as well, and a good rotation pivot, which, damn, that's pretty well articulated. This is a little loose. I'm getting a little worried that this is like breaking, but I don't think it is. So yeah, I really, really like the way that he looks, is articulated. It's just, again, not a character that I'm interested in. Jacob, you gonna buy this off of me or what, turd? Now, as far as Venom is concerned, oh man, god damn, this figure is just as fun as I remember. And now I don't have to be worried about moving him around because I didn't fucking paint it. But I do have a little paint chip right there, which bugs me ever so slightly. But honestly, I wish I had a picture of my custom one that I did for my friend, because I think I did a pretty damn good job. I never got around to painting the back of his, but this one has the holes, which I'm not a huge fan of, but they did paint on the inside. So if you don't want it there, it looks a little bit better than if it was just a cutoff. So taking a look at this head sculpt, that is the best Venom head sculpt I have seen from Marvel Legends. I really, really like it. The tongue is all textured. I might go ahead and do some green on the veiny stuff on his tongue. I don't know. Maybe when I get my Bane, I'll do that for DC Multiverse, because I'm definitely going to be painting his veins green. But I really like the tongue on this. The teeth looks great. I like that the gums go all the way up, like he's opening his mouth, unhinging it. The eye paint's very nice. And then the body paint, while it is limited, is clean where it is, other than that little spot, which bothers me. But I can't tell if there's blue on the inside of that. I don't know if that's a blue shading or just like a lack of white paint, but either way, I do like the way it looks. I'm not going to complain. You do get the white on the hands as well, which could be painted a little bit better. There's a little bit of pokey, holy throughies. And then on the back, like I said, it is painted all the way down into his diaphragm joint, and then it is painted into the holes for the peg. Now, what I don't like, I mean, I love the texture on this whole body. I really think that this was great for a comic book Venom too, so I'm totally down for this. But what I don't like is these dogs. Holy shit. Yuck. I hated the way they looked on the other figure, and I hate the way they look now. Luckily, my buddy downstairs has the Marvel Select Venom, and I'm going to go ahead and try to convince him to give me those feet so I can switch them out. Will he? I don't know, but we're gonna damn try. So as far as accessories for this guy, you do get an alternate head of a closed mouth head, which I like, but not as much. The teeth is have a really soft sculpt, and the paint is kind of like caked on, so I'm not a big fan of how that looks. He does get a pair of fist hands, which I do like, even for Venom, and the same deal, they could have been painted a little bit better. But I think what we really care about are the wings for this guy. So you get two giant ass wings for him, which you plug into the back, as you probably assumed, if I can get it in without breaking the peg, because that would suck. Ooh, this is a little tight. You might want to heat this up first. Let me go ahead and heat this up and then come back. Well, getting them on was not easy, and I actually don't like the way that they're connected. It is super, super tight, and I'm really scared that when I rotate them, they're going to, like, strip the peg. I don't like that. I wish it was just a better click in, because that makes me very nervous that that's going to break. Because if that breaks, then I'm kind of fucked. They're also extremely heavy, so he's not going to do it, but they are really heavy, so he kind of falls back sometimes. As far as the paint, it is really, really nice. I really do like the paint on there. You get the red, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's like glossy here and then matte up here, so it does have a really nice effect, though. You know, like it would be lighter here than it would be up there. I mean, morphologically speaking, but and then the back is black, which I'm okay with that. I really like the texture on there. It does really look like nice wings. I like how they're tattered, and they're not the same sculpt on each side, which is nice. But like I said, they are a little heavy, and I don't like the articulation on them. So we'll do the articulation of the wings, and then I'll come back and do the rest. So the wings are on a hinge. The hinge is fine. The hinge is a little tight at first, but then when you get them, you know, to do their thing, they'll do their thing. But what I don't like is the rotation, because it's really tight. So it, like, kind of clicks, but as you do it, it like slowly works out the peg. So you might want to just get it in, pose it, and leave it alone. This one in particular just feels like it's going to break. And I really don't want this to break. So, yeah, enough of that. I'm taking these out before I fucking break them. But, so I don't know if that's just mine. Let me know if you guys had the same issue with yours. But I don't really like that. As far as the rest of the articulation goes, the head's going to look upwards that far, looks down, pivot side to side, and rotation. So could be a little bit better looking up. The ball peg is just so short. Like, you're doing the right thing, you're just not doing it right, you know? The shoulder goes up, down, rotate 360, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Would have been amazing if they did this pinless, but I think I know a trick to making this pinless. And then rotation and hinge on all the hands. The diaphragm joint is awesome. It goes pivot side to side, rotation, crunchy, archy. So, oh man, he just, like, oh, that's so sick. I love this setup. Please do this setup more. I know some people don't, like, they wish it was just the other way around, like ball peg and hinge. I like this better. I mean, ideally, ball peg, but if you're going to pick between them, I like this better. Hips go out pretty far enough for Venom. He'll kick forward all the way with those gross-ass dogs. Back, swivel, double jointed knees, and then the ankles for those gross-ass dogs go down, up, and pivot. So, really good articulation on this Venom. He's just a fun figure to play with. Like, And, you know, some people are like, we don't play with toys. Yeah, the fuck you do. Shut up. Yes, you do. So I really do like the way that this Venom looks and moves. I just wish that the wings were not as tight as they were on mine. As far as scaling is concerned, they are both bigger figures. So here they are next to the Marvel Legends Zombie Captain America and next to the NECA Silly Kong. Here they are next to, whoa, Peely, chill out. The Jazzwares Fortnite series Peely, the McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman, and the Marvel Legends Darwin, who are still in poses from my last photo shoot, so sorry if they look weird. So Venom's big and appropriate, but I think what most people want to see is this Venom, whoa, water bottle fell, this Venom next to Spider-Man. So here's Knull next to Spider-Man, but don't care about that. What we care about is these two. This looks really good. I think that that's a really good size for Venom to be. I mean, next to Peter, just, oh man, looks really, really dope. I can't wait to take a bunch of pictures of these. I'm actually debating to do like 10 pictures of him and 10 pictures of Knull instead of 10 pictures together. I don't know, but damn, these look really good together. So you guys are probably wondering, yo, Ant, what are you thinking of these figures? And I gotta say, guys, they are pretty damn cool. While I'm not a fan of Knull, well, not that I'm not a fan, but while I don't feel like I need a Knull, I really do like the way that he turned out. And I think those who are hoping for a Knull are going to be very satisfied with the product that they got. As far as Venom, this is exactly what I wanted in a Venom. Oh, man, so sick. Really, really happy about it. I might do my pinless thing where you get like the shoe stuff. I saw it on Unparalleled Universe's channel, and that's what I did for my buddies, and it looks really good. So if I see it again, I'll pick some up. I might actually still have some, but I don't know where it is. But you just kind of put it in there, smeared it, and let it dry, and then it looks like Venom's pinless. So I might try to do that again because, you know, that's the only thing that I don't like about him. But yeah, I think the only issue that I haven't talked about is the price. This was almost $80. So you're paying $40 a figure. And do I think each figure is worth $40? I would say that Knull is worth $40. I would say Venom alone, no. Because we did get this exact figure. Like, this is reuse. We did get this exact figure just without a different head and different paint apps. Actually, more paint apps. No, I guess not. I don't know. But all it was a different head sculpt for $20 because that came out a while ago. So that was still $19.99 back then. But with the wings, even if mine are a little tight, I would say, yeah, this is worth the price. And I don't usually say that about Hasbro, but I would say that this is worth the $80, $77 to $80 price point. Let me know what you guys think. But I believe that's all I got for today. So if you've not already, please, I'll go ahead and give this a rating. I'll give it 8 out of 10. I think the paint on Venom could be a little bit cleaner. The wings are a little annoying. Knull could have used the wash, just like little nitpicky stuff. But overall, I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10 for the 2-pack. What do you guys think, though? But anyway, I believe that's all I got for today. So if you've not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot over there. Have a lot of fun, so I'm sure you all will too. But, whoa, come on, Venom. We got like 3 seconds left. But, as always, I leave you with the bearing question. You copping? Let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.